Should be obvious. What are you guys' thoughts on the new starters? Part of me is like, I mean, they're okay, but I feel like they could have chosen better animals to represent the generation that they were trying to go for. Because I like the bird one, the puppy one. I don't like the water type. Yeah, am I the only one who thinks that the water type looks like something from Lila's Pet Shop with the big beady eyes? I'm probably gonna end up going for the fire one because, honestly, the bird looks like a generic angry bird. The water type is just a discount Sobble, and the fire type is at least somewhat unique. So, I don't know. I know there are also people who are saying that's based off of South America. I always thought it was based off of Caribbean. I could very well be wrong, though. Because that's what this thing does. I want to see the final before I pick the bird dog. I'm not too sure about Greece. Although, I could be wrong, though. Southeast Asia is another one I think could be possible. But yeah, I need to see their middle and final evolutions before I make a final decision, because I'd rather not, pick one and have a repeat of Quaxley where I thought, oh, it's gonna be, like Donald Duck, it's gonna be a small ducky and then become the captain of a ship. But then you get to it and realize, oh, it's a dancer for some reason. Well, that's disappointing. And that's kind of a pattern of mine. Yeah, that's kind of a pattern. I see a Pokemon and think, oh, that's really, really cool, this could be awesome. And then, like, it's a 50-50 shot whether or not it is at least somewhat good, or it goes against everything I expected. Howdy, Prince of Hearts. Because I had a similar thought with Chespin when I first played X and Y. I thought, okay, so it's like a hooded hedgehog or something, and it ended up becoming basically a not evil Bowser kind of deal. I don't know. Thank you. Thank you for the kawaii. And then I got, when I got to Rowlet, I thought, okay, it's an owl. I love owls. Surely it's gonna be cool. And it was. Decidueye was definitely very cool. Arguably, probably the best of the three, in my opinion. Though I have seen people say that Incineroar is cooler, which, sure. It's okay to be wrong, but sure. You do you. But yeah. Honestly, I would not be surprised if people pick the dog and ends up being another bipedal furry bait case. But, anything's possible. Because that's what they're gonna deal with Bigatito. People thought that was gonna remain on all fours, And then we saw its evolution, or it's not even evolution, it's middle evolution, realized, oh, it's gonna be bipedal, and it's gonna become furry bait again. And the one that people thought were just gonna be another goofy choice for Fuecoco, ended up being the one that I think a lot of people liked, like, design-wise, because it has a very, like, Spanish, art kind of style to it, and I kind of like that. I maybe wish I chose that over, Quaxley, but, yeah. People tend to pick either Fuecoco because, you know, cool little alligator, or Frigatito because fur bait. I don't know. Each their own. I will say this much. Ow. I'm really hoping, seeing how it's exclusive to the Switch 2, it runs better on launch, and... Ow, leave me alone. Sorry, I'm playing a Zelda randomizer while doing this. I'm praying that the game not only runs well, but also plays well, because when Scarlet and Violet came out, that was kind of the big issue people had with the game. It didn't run very well, there were tons of glitches, and it just overall did not run smoothly. People were kinda forced to either, you know, run the game smoothly, or well, not run the smoothly, either deal with the glitches or wait for a patch, which most people didn't really want to wait for a Pokemon game to be patched before playing, because then, you know, you kinda miss out on a lot of moments and get spoiled, so... who knows? As soon as Scarlet and Violet Switch 2 update improvements, I think these games should run smoothly as well. They're also coming out next year instead of this year? Absolutely. We were hoping, oh, it's going to come out this year, like late this year, like, no. It's coming out sometime in 2027. It's best that if they take more time to develop it. Because from the trailers, it does look good. Mind you, it's not the final look of it, but the wave physics, the fact that, how do I see it? The fact that, the lighting looks very nice, the character models look very nice, Pokemon look well detailed. I think a lot of people are also gonna be hoping that, you know, moves aren't gonna be just 2 animations and that's it. That'll work. I know there was also an announcement of a Mega Garchomp Z. I mean, sure, that's cool and all, but I feel like they could have announced something a little more impactful, because saying this now, as someone who has yet to finish the Mega Dimension DLC for Legend ZA, it feels kind of lacking. Yeah, I mean, I know that Lucario also got a Z Mega form, but that was mainly because Lucario's Mega form was one of the more, like, well-known Mega forms. But that's about it. I'm surprised that freaking Charizard didn't get a Mega Z form. Wouldn't that be something? Jeez. Yeah. Exactly. Okay, now for other predictions. Who do we think is going to get a regional form in Pokemon wins in waves. And what do we think that they're gonna look like? Imagine how popular it would have been. I honestly, predicting this now, I think it would have been popular for all of 10 minutes until they realized, oh wait, Charizard got a third Mega Form? There could have been other Pokemon that could have given Mega Form, period. But nope. Thankfully they had some restraint. Still. Let's see a Water Buffalo version of Tauros. That would be interesting. I mean, technically we already got a Paldean version of, actually, we got 3 different Paldean versions of Tauros, but surprised the heck out of me, like, yeah, there's a Paldean Tauros, wait, no, there's 3 different versions of Paldean Tauros for some silly reason. Forgot about to, a lot of people do. I don't blame you, because while Paldea had some nice landmarks and a lot of the characters are cool, it's pretty forgettable. Like, okay, bit of confession time. When I heard that Pokemon Scarlet and Violet and Paldea was going to be open world, I thought, okay, so I can do any of the 3 like journeys in any order. So I can go to any gym in any order, I can do any of the Team Starbase in any order, I can do any of the Titan Pokemon in any order. While that's technically true, the game expects you to go in a certain order because the game doesn't scale trainers and gym leaders. Meaning, if you decide to go the route of, you know, beating the Ghost gym leader first, and then going back to like Bug or Grass gym leader, you're kinda screwed because the Ghost gym leader is in like, what, are level 60s? Like late, mid, low 60s or something like that? Meaning, unless you've been training your Pokemon religiously, like for the entire journey up to there, which even then, they're not going to listen to you because of how Pokemon badges work. You're not going to get anywhere. Just, long story short, your Pokemon aren't going to listen to you. They're going to see you as weak, and thus you're not going to get anywhere unless you get lucky with them actually listening to your instructions. Or hell, just get lucky with them doing moves on their own and somehow getting good choices. You know, there have been people who have said, "Oh no, the gym battle thing, the gym badge thing with how, you know, Pokemon don't listen to you unless you have a certain number of gym badges is stupid." Like, no, it's balanced. It's so, you know, you don't have like a level 99, level 100 Pokemon before Gym 3. It's meant to be that way so you're not overpowered, and there's some kind of handicap if you go the route of, you know, overtrain your Pokemon and I guess try to conquer everything. There's a reason why past games didn't have that, because they didn't expect you to be that high level. But modern games, they get the feeling you're going to pull that kind of stunt, and thus they're going to find a way to stop you from doing that. They have a feeling there's going to be some people who are going to really go all out and overtrain their Pokemon before the first gym, leading to the game being too easy. Well, easier than it has been the past, like, 1, 2, 3, 7 years, give or take. Howdy, Az. Crazy. I don't know, honestly. I don't know. I'm doing alright, yourself? Yeah, and I'm Chinese food. Ooh, very nice. Yeah, going back on the topic of Pokemon Winds and Waves, I'm curious as to if they're going to have a structured gym system, or they're going to do something similar to what Sun and Moon did with the Island Trials. I wouldn't be against the idea, but the Island Trials have to be connected to something gym-like. That's my rule. There has to be something gym-like attached to the Island Trials so that it still keeps the formula, but mixes things up a touch. I'm not against having something semi-different. I just want something also somewhat familiar. That's all I'm asking. And the ice arrows just froze me. Thanks, bud. But yeah. I also hope that it'd be nice if the game did have some sort of difficulty setting. Like at the start of the game, you're asked, by the way, how familiar are you with Pokemon? And you have a choice between no idea, first-time trainer, or I have a rough idea, I'm a veteran, or I'm a Pokemon master. With Pokemon Master being every single trainer and gym battle is competitive level difficult. Meaning you gotta really think about your team structure, how you're, running your adventure, and of course, picking and choosing when to use items and such. And of course, right moves. Like something for the true veterans of the series to play. Just an idea. And I know a lot of people have been saying that Mario Pokemon has just gotten way too bloody easy, and I do somewhat agree. It has gotten notoriously too easy. Okay, hang on. These were fun for a while, but now I'm realizing that they look ugly. The graphics. There we go. Disables screen graphics. Yeah, I thought they were gonna be like replacing them with 3D graphics, but no, it doesn't. On the door. Well, I know to go where I need money. Yeah, nothing to use, my dude. Yeah. I'm also hoping that they sort out a lot of the issues people had with Scarlet and Violet's post-game. And I know there have been some people who've been wanting like a proper battle tower or something good for post-game. We haven't had a good battle frontier since Emerald, and actually, no, Battle Frontier was only last shown in Emerald, and then Platinum had something similar to it, but wasn't called the Battle Frontier. Still, hard to say. All I can ask is that they don't, over-tutorialize friggin' everything. That was one thing a lot of people still have a problem with to this day, and that's them over-tutorializing, battling and catching and such. Like, no. Give me the option to skip that, and I'll be happy. If I still have to fight my rival just to, show off my stuff, that's fine, but don't interrupt the battle to say, oh yeah, you make sure you remember type advantages and critical hits and, choose the right move at the right time kind of deal. Like, no, don't tutorialize that, just let me battle. If I have a question, I will ask. If we don't have a question, I will say nothing. Just don't hold my hand. I don't need you to... Okay. I don't need you to hold my hand. Who knows? Your guess is as good as mine as to which way they'll go. Oh, bloody hell. There's something else I've been wondering. So, we know that Fire Red and Leaf Green are being re-released as their own titles, not part of the Virtual Console, or as Nintendo Switch Online. Does this mean that, theoretically, we could get the later titles another time? Could we theoretically get, Sapphire, Ruby, Emerald, along with, eventually, eventually the DS titles. And we do get the DS titles. Are they gonna have the dual screen configuration? Or are they going to, do what Melmix does with the two KHDS titles and combine the two somehow? That brings up a lot of questions as to possibilities what they could do, because we know that Game Freak can touch up older titles to look better, but are they willing to retool them so they work better on a single screen? I don't know. Let's see here. I'm not sure about the DS titles, but I think we'll get ABA Game Boy ones. That certainly would be nice. I doubt they'll retool. They didn't update BSP for the... Well, that's because they mainly, that wasn't Game Freak's main studio working on that, because the main studio was working on Legends Arceus. That was another team that they contracted to remake and just remake the whole title, but they took those instructions a little too literally, and literally made the entire game with next to no changes, aside from adding a couple modern day features, which they really didn't do very well. Who knows? It certainly would be cool to get the other GBA and Game Boy titles, or Game Boy Color titles, but who knows? Okay. Honestly, with Game Freak, you don't know what they're going to do because they are so unpredictable. And you think they're going to do one thing, when in reality they're aiming to do something else. Which, just dealing with them is more frustrating sometimes. But what can you do? They're the one calling the shots, and we just have to accept that. I know there was one thing that a lot of people were curious about, and that was if they were going to remake Black and White. Probably not until after Winds and Waves comes out, and possibly any DLC for it comes out as well. I think if they do go that route, they're gonna make sure to not do make the same mistake they did with BDSP. There's one thing that a lot of people have a problem with BDSP is that it was basically the same game, just remade in 3D with nothing else changed. You know, just don't do that. Thank you for the follow, Cherry. And these. I'll come back here. Back here. Do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6 total, I think. No, there's 7 total, I think. Hang on. I feel like I'm missing one. Wait. But there are 2 more. One on the other side of the fence and the other one above the cliff. Excuse me, I'm going to borrow another one of your cuckoos. Oops. Let's go down here anyway. Yep, right over the fence. Grab Cuckoo on the cliff. Grabbing you. Come here. Where is that? I had to use one of them, so where's that last one go? Is it a sword? Yep, it is. What are you gonna give me? You give me nuts. Okay. Cool. Whatever. Yeah, it's a small chest. Single rupee. Lovely. There's a gold box. Oh, here. Yep. I'm sorry, you. For you. Oh, adult's wallet, nice. And where are my monies? Let's see. We have access to sunflowers. Not gonna bother with the ghost collapses right now. A later problem. That's a red rupee. I'm not gonna stop by to have mass development the bunny hood, but I'll worry about that later. Watch it! Watch it! Let's see. Ow. Let me check the pots in this area. Oh, a bottle of milk. Nice. Nuts. But I have the... When did I have it? Hang on. Oh wait, that was a... I forgot that was a trap. Like, I thought I got the thing. Why did not let me pick the bombs up? Because there was a trap. I forgot. It was not real. It was fake. It was a fake power bracelet. I was swindled. Heart. Rupee. Rupee. Time to check other places, including Castle Town at night. What am I doing? I just back to the broken fence. There's also Dante I have to check. Something I can still check. I don't think there's anything. Let's check. Oh wait, there's also the thing in the cow thing, but I can't grab that until I get the hook shot, so we'll worry about that later. Pompey, are you gonna let me talk to you and do a little grave digging? Grave robbing? Yep. Please. Yeah, slowly wait for him to come over here.
Listen.
Yes, please. Yeah. Yes, please. I'm just assuming all of them are purple rupees and just leave. Let me double check to see what's in the cow's cage. If it was worthwhile, I'll have to make sure I have the hook shot to grab that when I become an adult. Not then, well, no. One check is really not worth it. What's in the cage? The cage is the recovery heart. Not worth it. If I don't. The power bracelet, I can't. Got these, yeah. I need to find a sword. I can't use a stick that's not sharp enough. Let's hit the farmer's game and finished out of town. Show if we've seen some good stuff. Alrighty. Come along. Can't reach from up here. Maybe you can. There we go. Now, could I theoretically do the bomb shoe bowling game and I progress the story enough? Actually, you know what? Yeah, there's tons of... Oh, hang on. Think. Wait a minute, what was that? The real training ground keychain. Nice. Doing rather. Stone of Agony. That's not gonna really help you much, unfortunately. There's a pot I can smash. Oh. Container? Bag. And it's a trap. I'm a fool! How do they layer the pickups over the ice? Weird. Oh! And... oh! Nice. And arrows, I'll take those. What's this? Oh, okay. Editable map. Nice. Ruby. Arrows. Oh, map. Now. Nice cabin map. Okay, that's good. Oh, hang on, did I set so? I did. Green Ruby. Oh, yeah. Leave that later. That's you. Alright. I'm done here. And immoral. What do we have to say? Okay. 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 Alright, Matt Snail Salesman, I request a bunny hood. Bunny hood on the up. It is not. I debuted a few days ago. Check one. Shoot, I forgot to change the thumbnail. Crap. Thank you for reminding me. I have to change that. I keep forgetting that the thumbnail, the profile picture is also the stream thumbnail. That I have to get used to that. I'll make sure to change that. Next stream. Thanks, Moral. There we go. And all that for recovery art. Lame. Now to speed on. Get back to Castle Town. Let it be nighttime. And I can do some of the nighttime stuff, including checking the night shop, doing the dog quest. Get back into town. See. So for this one, I gotta get the one that's closest to thing. This way, please. Oh, that first. Okay, lady. Oh, what's this? And there's a trap. I get 1 cent and frozen to death. Thanks, lady. Let's see. What have you got? Got a piece of heart. 5 rupees. I'll take it. Alright. I think I've cleared just about everything I can clear at the moment. Or at least I can get inside. Okay, all that for a few rupees. Yes. I'm usually here. King's Castle. Just obtain Eastwood Lair. Okay. I'm going to imagine these pots are different. These things are showing up as not different. Rupees. This is no different. Still wait for morning so I can access the shops. 'Cause those are usually different when you're an adult. Yeah. Oh yeah, I won't touch that. Because that is usually something you want to save. I know. Anytime now. Go. In we go. Yeah, I'm fairly certain in the Kakariko looks actually not different at all. It's the exact same. Alright, shop. What do you got? And you got nothing. Alright. What about you? You got anything I can use? I guess. About it. There's also the shooting gallery. See what they got. Wait, they got fire arrows? And legit fire arrows. Nice. Ow. All that for... Okay. One more time. There's no fucking way it only gives you 5 rupees for all that. Damn it. There we go. Okay, what do you do? That's it. No more waste of time. Alright. Alright then. Let me look around a little further, see if maybe there's something else in this town. Wait a minute, what's that? I saw... Hey. This is... game... Water temple key, okay. You... Water container, nice. Ready? See. Ow! Now they start spammer. I am currently in full focus mode. Go. This is not actually a... That's instead arrows. Alright. And I don't have the ocarina. That... Ow! Bastard! Where am I? Okay, yeah, that was worth it. Alright. They've been Star Spammer. Next place to check would be Lon Ranch. Pushing the shops are a complete bust. In there. Oh, jeez. Guess next place to check would be, it used to be Kokiri Forest. I just realized I was going to go to Kokiri Forest, and I just ran into Gerudo Desert. Without the hook shot or Epona. I'm slightly stupid. Maybe not. When we've done that, Link. Ow. What is item behind the waterfall? Let's say. Retrieve all the way of the hero. Okay. Water. How's that for blue would be? Lame. Still don't have a weapon. I'd like to change that at some point. Don't mind. Yeah, let's do it. I don't. And I'll do his trick. Magic. Crap. Might very well be screwed. Unless I might have to go back to being a kid and check Lost Woods. I'll just slingshot for that one mini game, so. I don't know. I have no explosives to check for Dorados. I have no magic, so I can't do anything related to fire. Actually, I don't know. I don't have a weapon to cut the grass with the flowers, usually have items attached to them. So far, the hidden garage chest have nothing but rupees. Oh, there's all these trees I can knock into and see if I can find anything. Box, piece of heart. Let's skip over any of the not good looking 3-box thingies. It's just rupees and recovery hearts. Silver or gold marked boxes. Chests aren't really chests. The things aren't marked either, so. There's Kokiri, and hopefully there's stuff. Not that any different. Not any different. And I do not. Yep, no different. Anything worthwhile up there? Oh, there's Pharoah's wind and a compass. You get that without or seeing it. Might as well just head in and see if I find anything. They have to say. Ocean bottle found at Jewel Fortress. Alright, well. Can't get there without Hookshot or Kona, so. Yep, no, it didn't work. Feeling. Yeah, then into Ocarina already has you, fucker. Let's grab out here. Alright. Looks like I'm gonna have to backtrack about the town, become a child again, and check Lost Woods for any checks I can actually do, because I need an ocarina to do most of the stuff in this game. Lacking one. But yeah. Explosives, I don't have an ocarina. I don't have a way to really get anywhere. Oh. Kinda stuck. I'm just a smidge stuck. This way. Good. That dude's up in the air. I don't think this counts, but I can check. Does this count? Up and light medallion. We've been making progress. Oh, it doesn't count. Okay. flash field. Where you off, run? Very hard to... Fuck off. What do you got? No! Oh, there it is. This required me to have the mystery mask, I think. I'm gonna use this deck. That's what I thought. We found... Howdy, voltage. Thank you for stay cozy. No. I am a touch tired, yeah. I have to do a lot of running around. It's been a busy weekend, I'll say that much. Thank you for the follow. But, the rest. Less than a week. If you, I think, this Monday. Not Monday, Tuesday, because I want to do it, on the day of the Welcome Canada update. Oh, about an hour and a half. chest. And hammer. Okay, sounds good. No problem, voltage. Okay, missed it. Okay. Oh, that didn't work. I think I may be screwed. Okay, I need a blade in order to do this. Don't have one. Alright. What have I not checked? Yes, I can check along the on the river. Nothing else left for me to really do. Need a blade. Need a knife. Sword. Anything. I'll check the other side. Be a merchant from the other side you can talk to. There. Please have something worthwhile. You're a fucking cheapskate, you know that? Let me check. Maybe get some progress done. So far, I found very little useful. There's certain the Megaton Hammer can use a brick rock, so let's do that. Wait, please. How that for a blue rupee? Oh my god, I found a way to break those bushes. Holy shit. I need to subscribe for that. Nice. Oh, there we go. Now the way to break those, to actually break grass. It took like an hour and a half to find. It's not perfect, but better than nothing. Infinite bomb chews? Jeez, okay, cool. I'll take that. Sure. What else? Nothing to go sculpture that I don't want to bother with right now. Alright. How you doing, Duffy? Don't mind me. Just running around with a big ass hammer. Mine's not the biggest hammer of the series has seen, but they're pretty big. Okay. Anything else? Other shrubs I could destroy? No? Okay. I will go up and visit Gorn City. I have access to something that can break rocks. Sweet. Awesome. That's neat. Will this work? No gravity bombs. Fair enough. But I still need a power bracelet, or just throwable bombs in order to get the dog's cabin open. Fair enough. Complete Great Take a Tree again until I get an actual sword. Fortunately, the hammer is not going to cut it. Clearly. This room is... Alright. The rupee, lame. Right. And three chests. He's got right on the map. Sure. Rupee. Ow. You shot. Alright, let's see what the Goron shop has to offer. Pretty sure I can open it up with this. Yep. What do you got? Okay, you got our container for 5 rupees. I'll buy that. Nothing else of value. Wait. Pretty sure this didn't do anything. Yep. A special kind of rock that can't be broken with a hammer. You can do that. Okay, cool. Alright, let's go before. Sort out the 2 block doors that are there. Actually, it's a material. There's layers. I know you're not gonna sell me giant knife. Have to check. Anything else that I am missing? I don't think so, but I want to be thorough. Can't get through that without an ocarina of time, with a song of time, and a hook shot, another long shot. What am I doing? Let me do the last. Wouldn't take care of those plants then. Holes I missed. Oh, jeez. Excuse me. There's an upgrade, okay. Hole. A chest. Very good first. And that was useless. Hang on a second. There's also... Never mind. Down here. Some plants I can destroy down here. More specifically ones that have flowers in them that are very valuable. Oh, magic? Magic, finally! I think there's also one up here. I don't think there's one past the hole though, so I think we're safe there. Oh, they upgraded. And bottom of the well key ring. Very nice. Heart. Oh, and there's the one ruby. Not that I necessarily need it, but that's half. Let me double check to make sure that there isn't anything back here, because I have the memory of a squirrel. Anything? Nope. Oh, jeez, boulder. Which be that. Let me run through the deep woods. Lost woods again. This time, now that I know that I have access to a weapon that can destroy grass, we can use that to get stuff I missed. Here. Go to cheapskates. Okay then. the gold rupee that I wasted. The inventory's full. The flower road's full. You better have something very good. You piss off. Piss off. Man, the decorative merchants have been terrible this run. What do you have to say? Your temple's made here. Okay. I might have to adjust the settings a bit because this run has not been very forgiving or rewarding at all. Alright. I think I'm going to call it there, both on Twitch and YouTube and on Irium. No one with usuals are streaming, so no raid. Let's see. Today's Friday, so I think I'll figure out what I want to do for Saturday or Sunday if I want to stream at all, but we'll see. Anyway. It's good to know that SoH has been updated to include more randomizer options and overall just quality of life features. I would like to find a way to see if I can get the item tracker off the main screen and see if I can have that show up like separate, but I'll have to mess around with the setting because I've only opened this up today. So we'll see. Anyway, that's gonna be it for tonight. Thanks everyone for watching. As always, stay safe, drink responsibly, and be good people. Adios, folks.